Right, so give me 1 sec till it loads up.
We usually when we do something like that, we always look at the
Okay.
there's like a spot so that will be the white
Sure.
spot. Just look at the white spot. Just
Okay.
talk on the white spot.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, welcome to Eddy.LIVE, episode 4. I'm here with my good buddy William. He is the founder of SCREEA, which is an amazing rebate program app. Actually, he knows more about it than me, so that's why I brought him on the show. I can't wait to share it with you. So, William, why don't you tell everybody about yourself before we start?
Yeah, so what's up, guys? I'm William. I'm the founder and CEO of SCREEA. So what SCREEA is, it stands for Scan, Refer, and Earn. So what happens is it's an app. It's a cashback app. So it's essentially what it is. It's universal loyalty points platform where you can both earn as well as spend points wherever you go within our global ecosystem. That meaning online and offline. So when you open up the app, wherever you see there's a rebate, no matter if it's online shopping, travel agencies, even airways, hotels.com, for example, we'll give you rebates according to how much money you spend. And also there will be a percentage that we give back to you, and then as well as offline. So for example, if you go to Eddy's restaurant and have really good tacos there, and then use our app, then we'll give you a cashback rebate in points, and then the points is equal to real money. So each point is worth $1 and as soon as you collect these points wherever you go, and you can redeem that for real hard cash into your bank account. So a typical scenario will be going to a restaurant, and then get your fix up, and then get some points, and afterwards, and you go to a bar, get some points here for drinking, and you can use those points and then pay for your cab home. You see, or you can go, say for example, you're gonna go to Singapore, book a flight through us, book your hotel through us. We'll give you rebates. Use those points, and then you can use those points in Singapore too. So that's pretty much how it works. Yeah, it's global. Yeah.
So why would it's a great idea, and I love it. I use it all the time. So what brought this on? Where did this idea come from? Because it's pretty original.
Right.
It's very original.
Originally, it came from actually a couple of things. Originally, it was only an internal experiment, internal idea, and then it only grew beyond what we initially thought how the project will be. But it also came from because I often go to a lot of places, and I always recommend really good things and food to friends, and but I'm never getting sort of a thank you from the places that I'm introducing, right? And when my friends go, they don't really get a discount or whatever. So I thought, okay, so how? Oh well, the main thing is because I promote the restaurants as well. I promote the establishments, but they don't know me, right? And I don't get thanks, right? So I thought, what way is there that I can promote the restaurants and also bring customers here to the restaurants, and then the customers also get something back. So it's a win-win-win. Now everybody wins. So the businesses get business, of course, get traffic. Then users get a rebate, and of course, then somebody who refers gets a little kickback. So that's how it became the model of the business plan. And from there, we kind of pivoted to more things, and that's how it grew. Yeah. So that's actually how we started.
So I know that Facebook has the Facebook check-in thing,
right.
And usually for me, when I'm a restaurant owner, if somebody checks in, everybody on their Facebook list, they'll see, hey, they checked into Eddy's Cantina.
Right.
So it sounds like a upgraded version of that.
Yes,
right?
It is. But here's the downside of Facebook is that. First of all, the algorithm that Facebook is doing is that you have so many friends on your Facebook, but not everybody is seeing your feed, right?
True.
And now, even for restaurants, if they post something on their own Facebook fan page, no matter how many fans you have, only a very minimal percentage will actually get to see that post. So how do we actually maximize the effect of that post, and also not not like Facebook, like you have to like boost your post for a certain amount
Sure.
of money, right?
Yeah.
And then still, there's the conversion rate is actually really low. You might be paying them like $1,000, but how much of that conversion is actually going back into your business, right?
Sure,
And,
understand. Okay.
Right. So that's actually, you cannot calculate that. So all Facebook is doing is telling you how many people got to see this by paid, but they don't tell you how many people got to see this and become your customers. They don't guarantee that, but this we can guarantee. We can guarantee that for each customer that uses our app, this is how much they spent over here, and that's how much you have to pay for it. That's and so it's very, very fair, you know. And you set that amount for yourself. So we came up with the idea that when advertisers advertise, they want business, and so we have to give them effective marketing and business, right? Advertising.
So I know that we personally use this at Eddy's Cantina, and we were just chatting. A lot of my customers love it. I have a couple of customers that come almost every day, and they love collecting their SCREEA points. One of them was recently able to cash out,
Right.
and he was really excited about that. He told me, "Hey, guess what? I cashed out."
Oh, he told you?
He
that
told
you
me,
called
yeah,
it,
sure,
right?
he did, yeah, because
Right.
he's a like when a customer. He comes almost every day. He becomes a friend,
Right,
and he becomes a good friend.
Right.
So he told me he loves his SCREEA points,
Right.
and he was able to cash out. He was saving up, and he did it, and he was really excited about it. So this is the man that made it happen. So shout out to Brandon McGuire. Brandon McGuire, he's the guy.
All right.
So he came out, he cashed out. So this is the guy. This is the guy right here who made it
So
all
it's like
happen.
pretty much like, you know, you're still paying for what you're supposed to be paying.
Sure.
But now you're getting actually something back in return, which makes you actually want to do, like, you know, which makes you want to do more things or go back to the same place that you mean, because now you feel like you're rewarded, right? And it's not like you know you're getting nothing out of it.
Exactly.
So of course, like with the referral program, if he refers his friends, comes to Eddy's Cantina, and then not only his friends get the rebate points, but him also gets it, right? He gets to get commission for introducing his friends going there. So that's pretty much how this ecosystem works.
So that's like a certain level deep, right?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So so basically, like I said, a lot of my customers love it. Whenever my wife and I we go out, we work a lot in this area, in the Tianmu area, so we get stuck here a lot, and we don't really get out of here that much. But when we do, when we're in a new area, we just boot up our SCREEA app and we check out, you know, what's around here. Let's check it out. Let's get some points.
It's like pretty much like if you want to like, you know, really put it into context, it's like Yelp on steroids.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Okay. So like you can you know write reviews. You can get ratings. You can find your favorite spots. Like if I'm looking for a coffee place around here, then just open up my app and then I can either do a search by filtering. Okay, I'm over here and I'm looking for a coffee, like a cafes or whatever, or I can use the map, see what's around me. And then it tells you exactly where it is, gives you direction, gives you like all the information, and most importantly, it tells you how much cashback you can get.
Beautiful. Right. Okay. So it's not like a standard cashback for every restaurant, every hotel. Everyone kind of does a little bit different.
Right, it's a bit different because, for example, we work with like nightclubs, right?
Sure.
Nightclubs and restaurants, their margins a bit different. And also, for example, like if you're gonna buy a car and a restaurant or a tea place, in, of course, the cashback is gonna be different. You won't be expecting you're gonna get a 10% discount when you buy a car.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But so it all depends on what industry it is, what sector it is. But I know from like hotels.com is giving back like 8%.
Okay, well, we actually use hotels.com.
Right, then you just use SCREEA. Use SCREEA, and then all you do is open up SCREEA app, and then you look at the travel section, and then there's hotels.com. Go through us to hotels.com. Book your room. And then you pay exactly what you're supposed to be paying. We don't charge you extra. Like a lot of these schemes that charge you extra, right? It's kind of like we don't do that, right?
Okay, beautiful.
So whatever you like, no, it's whatever like hotels.com charges you. That's how much you charge you. And then after we'll track that, and then we'll give you exact money, exactly how much money you spend on that website, and give it back to you into your points, into your SCREEA wallet, right? Like Nike gave you like 12 or 11%.
Oh wow! I didn't. See, I didn't even know that. Yeah,
Nike. I think we have like we have Zalora, we have a couple. We have like 80 something websites.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay,
that you get
okay.
rebates for it. We buy like for our office we buy like snacks, we buy like toilet paper,
Sure, of course.
napkins,
Same here.
everything through SCREEA, and we
Okay,
get and then they have it delivered.
That makes sense.
We have delivered,
okay.
and we get cash back.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So everything that we buy online, everything goes through SCREEA, and we get cash back. Right.
So anytime you need to buy anything online, first go through SCREEA.
Right,
'cause
right.
you probably, if it's on there, you're gonna get cash.
Because you're buying you're
Yeah.
paying the same amount anyway. So
Okay.
why don't you like get something back?
Make some
right?
money while
Right,
you're doing it. Yeah, okay.
It's
Beautiful.
It's a win-win, right?
So
Yeah.
I love the idea. So how long has it been available? Like in Taiwan or in? I'm assuming it started in Taiwan,
Yes,
right?
it
SCREEA?
started in
Okay.
Taiwan.
Okay.
It started in Taiwan, but now our head office is actually now in Singapore.
Okay, wow,
Taiwan
okay,
is now actually
okay.
R&D.
Okay,
And,
okay.
So we have presence in 6 countries right now.
Wow.
But it can be used globally.
Okay.
So like recently, I was just in the Philippines. That's our latest branch office.
Okay.
So I booked my flight, hotel through SCREEA.
Wow. Nice.
Got my cash
Okay.
back, and
Beautiful.
and then all my my partying, my dining, my massage, all that stuff.
Massages too. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything, right?
Everything.
And then I went through SCREEA, and I got cash back. So for my whole trip, I got like what was it, $1,200 cash back? Yeah,
That's great.
1,200. Like without SCREEA, you get zero.
You get zero.
Right
Yeah.
now, I have 1,200. I can spend those those
Love
points
it. Yeah.
at Eddy's, getting like more tacos there.
Get some more tacos at
Right,
mine. Yeah,
get
for
some
sure.
quesadillas there. I
For
got
sure,
1,200.
man. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually like kind of for free because there was
Yeah,
like
really.
a cashback, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then I can also like cash it out, like what Brandon did, cash
Brandon's
out.
the man, yeah.
Or I can just save it up, and then if I go back to the States, or if I go back to South Africa or whatever, I can cash it out into that currency. So it's
Okay.
not just for Taiwan.
Okay.
So that
Beauty.
which means that I can get my points in one country and cash it out in another country.
So
I could do
ideally,
that.
you travel to all these countries.
Yeah.
You get your points everywhere, and then when you
Right.
get back to your home country,
Exactly,
you can get your points,
do that.
right?
So if you
That's
have friends
great.
coming to Taiwan,
Yeah.
they use SCREEA. They book the flight through SCREEA. They
Okay.
spend the money in Taiwan and they go to SCREEA stores and stuff.
Okay,
And then
okay.
when they go back to the States, or they go back to Canada, or go back to Europe, or whatever,
Okay.
they can cash out the points into the bank account.
Beautiful.
Right. So
Okay.
it's very universal. So we started like 2000, and strictly speaking, it was 2017.
Okay.
But 2016 we did a beta test. It was a first version.
Mhm.
It was a very very it's what we call in the startup scene. We call it an MVP.
Okay.
Right. It's like the minimum viable product, which is just sort of like a prototype thing.
Sure. Okay.
And then so the model rolled out, and then we improved it in 2017.
Okay.
And then 2018, we started made an even better version, and also added more features, and then we started expanding to other countries. So right now we have, of course, we have Taiwan, we have China, we have
okay.
like Philippines, as mentioned, Australia, South
Okay.
Africa. You can use it in Germany. You can use it in the States as well.
Wow,
The
okay.
only place you cannot use it is South America, probably.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
because we have no presence in South America.
Okay.
However, you can still use our online system.
Okay.
If you're in South America, you can
Not
still,
yet. Not yet. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, maybe
well,
South America.
Yes,
yeah?
we
yeah,
are.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
nice.
this year we are targeting Qatar.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
Middle
nice,
East
okay.
Gulf area. Yeah, so
Okay.
we have something
Nice.
going on over there.
Okay.
Japan is also in the talks right now.
Okay. Beauty.
Right. So we have all these things coming on. Recently, we just got approached by another payment company that does cryptocurrency payments.
Okay.
So that in future, you can also transfer your crypto into SCREEA points and pay and use that out.
Okay. Wow.
So it goes into your wallet and then becomes money.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
That sounds good. So that's 3 years. 3 years. So
Yeah,
all
it's
this-
about 3 years.
That's a pretty
16,
huge.
17, 18. Yeah, about 3
18,
years.
3,
right.
4. Okay, that's
right.
quite an explosion, I would
Right.
say. No.
Yeah, last year we were really busy.
Yeah.
Last year I've been doing a lot of road shows.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of pitches, going to a lot of tech conferences. The only continent that I didn't go last year was South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But I would love to go. I'm actually from the southern hemisphere, but I've never actually been to South America.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would love to go. Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but like last year, I've been traveling everywhere. Southeast Asia as well, Australia, Africa, Europe,
Wow.
States.
So you're originally from South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
I was born in Taiwan, but I grew
Born
up in
here.
South Africa.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So have you been able to travel Africa, I guess, when you're down there?
Well, over there, not really that
Not as
much.
much? Okay,
Right,
okay,
but
okay.
like growing up, it's pretty much just back and forth Taiwan. South
Okay,
Africa.
okay.
Right. And
So you born here, and then the family
Yes.
went there.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah. Like for me, I was born in Canada, but my family went from Mexico to Canada.
Canada,
you know?
right.
So it's always people are kind of like, you don't look Mexican at all, or you don't speak you don't speak. I'm like, hey, what do you want me to
So
do?
you get people
know?
ask me,
Yeah.
do you speak Mexican?
I get that all the time. I get it all the time, man. Did you speak Mexican? I'm
No,
like,
I'm from Canada. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
speak Canadian.
Yeah, same. So I do get some randomly weird questions all the time. I get, how come I don't look Mexican? Are you sure you're Mexican? How can a Canadian open a Mexican restaurant? So yeah, you get a lot of crazy questions for sure. Yeah,
It's like really stupid.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you ask you, you speak Canadian, speak Mexican,
Yeah,
like, do
I
you
know.
speak American? It's like, wow, what? That's not a language, yo.
I know, man. I know. It's funny because, I've been here for so long. The business is about 11 years old, and in the beginning, 11 years ago there wasn't that many Mexican places. I mean, there are some popping up here and there
Right,
now,
right.
which is good. But in the beginning, people were kind of just like, "Well, what is that? Like, what is that?" And we had a stand at the beginning, and there was this one time when, we're rolling our tortillas by hand and stuff, and we're making them, and we're baking them, and we have horchata, right? So we have our horchata, our burritos and stuff, and Taiwanese people would just kind of come in and they're looking at it, and I'm like, "Hey, do you guys need, yao jia sao ma? You guys need an introduction?" And they're just like, "Oh no, I don't like Indian food. I don't like Indian food."
Really?
Because they're just, I'm like, "Oh, this."
Because you're like doing the
yeah, because they're like, "Oh, so
the
the soybean." I'm like, "No, it's not that. It's not the soybean. The what is it? The naan or whatever."
Right,
So
right.
I love Indian food personally, but it was funny for me because I thought, what are these guys talking about? And then we did, we checked out a bunch of other night markets, and that's when you see, the
Right.
bread or the tortilla,
right.
the naan, whatever it is. So it was pretty. So I got it after that. It was pretty funny, man. Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
you've been in the restaurant business for such a long time. You see that the evolution of foreign foods. In
Sure.
Taiwan,
Yeah,
right?
it's great.
So when I first got here, I think I've been here like for 20 years. I think.
Yeah? Oh
I've
my
been here
gosh.
20 years.
Okay.
And then when I first got here, these non-Asian foods for me it was just pathetic, pretty much. Really
Sure,
pathetic.
of course.
Because
Of course, yeah,
they didn't
for
really
sure.
know what they were doing. But I'm really happy to see so many things are going on right now. Like with all these influences and more people going abroad, studying abroad,
Yeah, for sure.
coming back, knowing what this is about, like what the real taste is. I remember because I attended college over here, and then there's a bulletin board that where people introduces, recommends good restaurants or what's good and what's not good or whatever.
Yeah.
So these guys are recommending this pasta place, right?
Okay.
The pasta place. So this is really funny. So
Let's hear-
recommend
let's
this
hear.
pasta place.
Stories are always good.
thinking
Stories are
all
always
right,
good.
this has to be really good because so many people are saying that's so good. They're
Yeah.
recommending it, and so I thought, all right, I gotta check it out because
Of course.
you guys say it's so good. I gotta go
food,
check it
man.
out.
Yeah.
So I got there, right? I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
That's not good at all.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know.
That happens.
Yeah,
man.
this is like some
happens, yeah.
wannabe thing, right?
Yeah,
and
sure,
I went
sure,
back
sure.
online. I said,
Yeah.
"You guys are messed up, man.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
don't know what you guys are talking about." I said,
Yeah.
I grew up with this stuff, so don't tell me
It's different,
that I don't
yeah.
know what I'm talking about, right?
Sure.
So then I got started people start throwing stones at me and saying, "Man, you're
You're a hater."
Yeah, you're a hater. Like, what are you talking about? It's so good." I'm like, oh man, this is not good. And then
Yeah.
I said, I grew up with this stuff. And I said, oh no, we know Rich like you eating this. And I'm like, no, I grew up out of Taiwan, right? So I
Yeah.
know what this is supposed to be.
Sure.
It's like if you guys have to some other guys telling you, hey, the fried rice is so good, but if you go you have it and they're like, nah, this is not fried
It's
rice.
not good, right?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. But now it's becoming it's more neutral now. Now it's more subjective on whether you like this food or not,
Sure.
this taste or not,
Okay, yeah.
and not on whether if this is right or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So taste is always subjective, right?
Of course. No. So I also think that food is such a personal thing, right? Like I was raised on basically the food that we serve at our restaurant, and I love it, and we get lots of love, and lots of people love it. But sometimes people are like, this is not what I want. I was looking for a more of a Taco Bell style meal, and we're like, well, this is how we do it. So, sorry about that.
Fast food stuff.
Yeah, because there, there's fast food, and it's funny because when I was in college, you go to college, you're not cooking. You're a college kid, college boy. You're not cooking. So I went down, and I was down there, and I was missing some of my mom's food, and some of my homeboys are just like, hey, why don't we just? I saw this Mexican place, blah blah blah. Let's check it out. So okay, this is one of two stories. So we went to check it out. We went in, and it was a Taco Bell. I didn't know what Taco Bell was, man, because no Taco Bell where I lived, right at the time. Now there is. But so, we go in there, I'm like, oh, great, man. I haven't had a good taco in a long time, man. I'm like, great. Because, you can make, but you're a college kid. You're playing video games. You're doing your homework. You're doing whatever. You're not cooking, right? So you're like, okay. So I go down, and I'm going up there, and I was like, I got a bunch of everything. And the food comes out, and I'm just kind of like, I'm like, okay. So I had some. I'm just like, it's okay. It's not, I'm like, this is okay. And then they're just like, is it authentic? Is it authentic? And I'm like, authentic what? What do you mean authentic? And they're like, is it authentic tacos? Is it authentic Mexican? And I was like, this is the place you were talking about? This is Mexican? I'm like, no, it's not, man. But I just I was like, it's okay, but no hate for those guys, because they're doing really well. They got probably some of the best marketing on the planet. Amazing.
Of course.
So it's like, I ate it. I was like, okay. And it's funny because that I think it was that week or a couple weeks later, we went to the club, and I met this group of Latinos there, and this one guy's family had a restaurant, and so we went to check it out. Food was legit. It was in Nanaimo. It was called Las Palmeras. Hopefully it's still there. I haven't been to Nanaimo in a long time. This guy Silvio, he's telling me about this place. He's like, my parents have this place. I'm like, boom, let's go check it out. So the next day I went, I was all excited. As soon as I walked in, everyone's speaking Spanish to me, and I was just like, hey,
back home,
I love it. So I ate, and I was like, the food was really good. It's like, this is perfect. It reminded me of my house, And so you go in there, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna take my boys here. They're gonna love it, And then I brought my guys that are mostly Canadian guys. And one Portuguese guy. The Portuguese guy loved it. He's like, this is great. It's totally like home cooking style. And the other guys were just like, they're eating it like, what is this? And they like Taco Bell more. So it's crazy, right? Yeah, they grew up. It's different, right? Yeah. And no hate on that. I've tried some super fancy places, and I've been very impressed at some, and some not so much. When I was a kid, you go to the grocery store with your mom, and you get like canned like Chef Boyardee raviolis, and they're pretty bad. But when you're a kid, you're like, hey, this is great. I can open it up at 6 a.m, watch cartoons, heat up these raviolis in a pot, And so sometimes when I go out and I get like a ravioli, my thinking is like that 6-year-old of like that really like sloppy like pile of raviolis, and then you get like this really. It's good, but it's like, well, this is not what I expected. So I could definitely understand some people with that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, taste is, like I said, very subjective, right?
Sure, of course.
And also, it also has an influence on how you grew up.
I agree. Right? Yeah.
So even for you, it might not be very good, but because I grew up with that taste. Sure. That's like my favorite thing. I remember back in college, we had a professor say something about food, and I remember it very, very clearly. He was saying he got invited to one of when he was still a student. He got invited to one of his classmates' house for dinner.
Okay, cool.
And his classmates like bragging. It's like, my mom makes the best meals.
Okay.
It's all right. No, I gotta try it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get some food, yo.
Everyone loves mom's food.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, and then when he got there, he started eating the food. He's like, oh man, this stuff is so salty, man. I can't swallow this. It's so salty, right? But to him, You know, to his friend, he's like his mom is the best cook in the world because he grew up with that. He's so used to that taste and
Agreed for sure.
And so. You know, of course, nobody will deny that mom's cooking is the best cooking.
Of course,
even your mom is a lousy cook, but you
grew up on that.
You grew up on that, so the taste bud is so used to that.
I agree. Yeah, exactly.
So even like if you haven't had the same taste for for 3 decades, 4 decades, once you put your taste buds on it, and then you're like, it reminds me back of this stuff. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes when I get a can of raviolis or something,
it goes back.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, and then you're like. But when you really eat, I'm like, actually, it's not that good. Right? It's not like what I remember.
If you have to really comment on it, it's like this is cat food.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Bland, it's not really no flavor.
But you're like,
but the value is not actually in the taste. The value is actually the memory that you had. You know, that the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I agree, man. So food for me is huge. Like my daughter, she does like Taiwanese food, but she eats Mexican every day. She likes Mexican. She likes. She likes Indian.
Okay.
She likes Thai. So she likes what I like, right? So, and I do, like, we'll go out when we go get, like, gombao jiding and stuff like that. She loves that stuff. And there's a lot of Taiwanese food that she likes. But sometimes, she's in grade 1. So she goes to school, and on Tuesdays, it's a full day. And so she, that includes lunch. So a lot of times when I pick her up at, like, 4, you know, for her full day, she's just like, Daddy, we got to get some food. You know, I'm like, what happened?
She's a foodie, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what happened? You didn't like the food? She's like, oh, this. She's just like, it was just bad. she's like this big. You know?
She understands what she wants.
She's just
she knows what she wants.
You know, and it's funny because a lot of the times we'll give her like a little like Tupperware of like diced onions, and she's just like popping.
Oh, really?
She loves it, man. She's like diced onions, and then when she sees other kids. They're all, hey, let's share. And other kids like, yeah, what is that?
Onions.
And then they're just like, oh my God. They start screaming. Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, what happened?
She eats them raw?
She eats them raw, yeah.
Oh, wow.
When we go to Indian restaurants, when we go to like Indian restaurants, they when the ones that know us, they give like a massive bowl of like pickled onions for my daughter.
I can handle. But it's just like a popping like.
She pops the raw ones though, man. It's just like bang, 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 yeah. So food, man. I mean, food is where it's at, and yeah, everybody loves mom's food, man. Yeah. So one of the things that's good and bad. Every time I go back to visit my family, my mom cooks, and which is the best. I mean, for me, your mom's the best.
Of course, yes.
And it's amazing. And I mean, every time I go back, I get like 8 to 10 kilos I put on in like a month. Like that's a lot of fat to put on in a month,
right.
And it takes 3-4 months to kind of you know when you're 20 it doesn't matter,
but now the metabolism
like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Right.
Yeah. So like you like look at something, you're like, what happened? You know, you got to be like at the gym all the time. So you've been working out a lot lately.
Recently I have every year I give myself a goal that I have to like kind of throw away something I really love, and I love meat. But this year I turned vegetarian for no reason. It's not for any like religious reasons or whatever, or health reasons. None of that.
It's got to be tough because from South Africa, that's where all the best meat is, right?
As well, right? They love meat, and South Africans like we have a barbecue every single weekend. It's called the braai. And then it's like. We cannot live without meat, right?
Sure.
And because I love meat, I grew up eating meat, of course, like all kinds of meat and stuff. I love cooking meat as well. I'm a chef, so I cook a lot. And this year, I gave myself my goal was to eliminate meat from my diet.
Okay.
And
that was because you just liked it too much, or
no, it was because like every year I set a goal for myself. Last year is like not more than 10 sneakers, and I'm a sneakerhead. So
sneakerhead, all right.
So like not more than 10 sneakers. So I only bought 8 sneakers last year.
Nice. Okay.
And this year was eliminate meat, all kinds of meat. Not pescatarian, it's just any kind of meat. So I only eat vegetables.
Very cool.
But I'm not a vegan though. I still eat cheese. I love cheese. I cannot give that up.
Yeah. Okay. Next year.
Yeah. I'm gonna see.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
I don't even know how long it's gonna last me this year.
Yeah.
So eggs and cheese, I'm still okay.
2 months is a long time.
Yeah, it's been 2 months for me.
Time,
but the first 2 weeks was agony, man. It was really
tough.
It was agony. Yeah. And especially in Taiwan, you have the Chinese New Year's where the family is eating like all big dishes.
Huge dishes. Chinese New Year's is great. I love Chinese New Year.
All the meat dishes and I can't have none of it.
Oh, it's tough.
And
That's
I'm
torture.
just like eating, like looking at people eating, like family eating it, and it's so good. I'm like, oh man, I want that.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah,
So like
sure.
everything like I'm eating now is all non-meat.
Okay.
I cook myself. I'll cook
Okay.
for myself. I mean, now
Taiwan's
I have
pretty
to.
good for vegetarian
Yes, it
options,
is. It
right?
is. It
Yeah?
is. It
No,
is.
yeah.
It's pretty easy. But like I said, it was, the habit of from like eating meat to not meat eating.
It's got to be tough.
That transition was
Can't even
really, really
imagine
hard.
it, man.
It
Yeah.
was hard, really hard.
I eat meat, so it's tough for me
Yeah,
to.
but
imagine,
after that, like there's saying like if you continue doing something for 21 days, it becomes a habit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like anything if you continue doing for 21 days, it becomes a habit.
Yep.
So a lot of
Agreed.
people they give up smoking that way.
Okay.
I don't smoke for 21 days, and you
Then you're
don't want
good.
to smoke, then you get. So yeah, after that threshold, then that was good.
Good. 21 days. Okay.
No craving. I don't have like a craving for meat. I mean, when you smell fried chicken, you still like,
Oh,
so
yeah,
good.
sure.
Right.
I don't really eat much fried chicken because, again, like I said, you eat that and the next day you gain 2 pounds.
Right.
You know?
but I mean, that
smell, you're
is
like,
so
oh,
good,
yeah,
right?
Sure,
and then like
yeah.
when I see like a succulent steak there, like medium
yeah,
rare, like
sure,
oh man, I want
yeah.
to sink my teeth in that, man, but I can't.
Yeah,
you know,
sure,
I can't.
sure.
Yeah, but like I
cool,
still
man.
have that somewhat a small desire, but it's not
yeah.
it's not really there.
Of course, okay.
Right. But like I can now it's like totally I can live without meat. It's fine.
Wow.
I get my proteins and stuff like from my protein shakes and stuff.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I said, I'm not a vegan, so I can still obtain protein there.
Can you feel any physical differences?
For
like
me
off-
right
being
now,
off meat?
For me right now, not a significant.
Okay, because people say you feel cleaner, you feel.
Yes, they say like it detoxes you and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
the
for
detox,
me,
yeah.
it's not. I don't. I mean, I don't know if there really is a difference for me.
Okay.
But because even when I was still eating meat, I ate a lot of vegetables anyway.
Okay, sure.
So I don't know if I can. Probably if it's a person who eats more meat than vegetables, then transform into a vegetable eating person.
Okay.
That maybe has a huger,
It's gonna be tough,
a
yeah.
bigger
Yeah.
difference. But
Okay.
for me, I don't see it much. But yeah, I've been working out on and started working out this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get back on form, trying to get everything back,
Yeah.
my schedules back, because
Well,
last year was pretty hectic. I only went to gym like pretty much like I can count it with like 10 fingers, man. Yeah.
So-
it's
so-
really bad.
I think also, same, like I basically worked out also my whole life, and then when I opened the second restaurant, I just stopped, got
Yeah.
really out of shape,
Yeah.
and then got fat, kind of got tired, and then sort of I would say the last 6 months or so I've been kind of back in, and I feel definitely, it's weird because logically you should feel more tired because you're like,
Right.
but actually you feel better, you feel more
You do,
energetic.
you do,
yeah,
you do,
for me
you do,
anyways,
you do.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like for me right now, like after I'm working out and then like tonight I'm gonna go work again. I try to keep it a habit again of working out.
Yeah, that's a
now I
good one,
work
man.
out like 5 to 6 times a week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to go every single day.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes if it's like really late, I will still go out and try go for a
for
run.
a run or something.
Or I'll do HIIT at home. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll do like
wow.
I'll do like
Yeah.
a 20-minute HIIT. I
Okay, yeah.
force myself and then take a shower and then I hit the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are pretty. Those high interval training things. Those are
it's-
crazy.
it's
Yeah, those are
crazy,
good.
But
yeah.
but you can't actually. I read an article recently that you cannot do that every day though. It was actually meant to be done only like 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay, that makes
Right.
sense.
But
yeah.
every time you do it, you have to
Yeah.
give it your fullest though. You can't just like it's like, okay, it's Star Johnson just pay. But you gotta like give it your
Yeah.
fullest. Every interval you gotta do it like to your
Okay.
maximum. But
You're completely fried after. I am
Exactly,
when I do
you
it.
are.
Sprints or something.
Yeah.
I'm just toast
You're right.
after that, man.
Right.
I can barely
It is.
walk. Yeah.
So that's why it was actually designed to only do it 2 to 3 times a week.
probably
Yeah.
20 minute maximum, or what do
Yeah,
you think?
yeah, it's like
Depending
20
on
is
how-
max. I think 7 is 4 to 7 is actually a bit low. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you want to get your cardiovascular
Yeah.
into that zone, the fat burning zone, or
Yeah.
or a more fit zone, like 15 to 20 minutes will be a better. Will be an ideal time to do.
Because a lot of the times that I do it, I'm like, I'm gonna do 20 minutes, and then I just go hard,
Right.
and then I'm just like, whoa, okay, check it. It's like 8 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
whoa,
it's-
that's it.
yeah,
I'm
time
already
goes really
fried.
slow, right?
I'm like, my body's fried And I'm like, wow, it's only been 8
There's
minutes.
a couple of times
yeah.
like where you feel like
Yeah.
time is not running. And
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
like, what
this is one
happened?
of those times. Like,
Sure, yeah.
What? Only 8 minutes?
Yeah, it's
what?
been 8
I've been
minutes.
doing
Yeah,
so
sure,
many
sure,
things.
sure.
What, 5 minutes only?
Exactly, yeah,
It's
sure,
a long
sure,
time.
sure,
It's
yeah.
a long time. Right.
That's great, man. Yeah.
But yeah, like I had to like after my taco challenge at Eddy's the other night, like I had to like
Taco
the next day I had to
challenge,
like really work out.
Sure.
I worked out my legs because like it's
Actually, this guy's the original taco champ.
man.
So this guy helped us launch our Wednesday all-you-can-eat taco challenge. So he was the original champ.
and I can wash it out with some other.
Well, it's becoming quite a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do that more. We're gonna push that more, and we've actually got some plans for it.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually invited a couple of different YouTubers to come and do it. And there was a couple that were really famous, and they kind of wanted a lot of money to do it. And I was okay, so let's think about that for a bit. But no, we have some plans. We've also got some plans. Have you seen the YouTube series Hot Ones?
No.
By First We Feast. So
No.
basically, it's an interview, but we'd kind of be facing each other with wings. And it starts from like basic like
I
just
heard
like
about that.
so I think
I
the
heard
first
about
one's sriracha,
Okay.
and then it kind of goes on to like ridiculously hot.
Right, like the
and so you're like
Reapers.
yeah,
something.
exactly,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So we're working on something like that too because people like the challenge, the food challenges.
The hot
Yeah.
challenge or
Yeah, the hot challenge.
right?
Well, we're gonna have separate challenges for different things and see kind of what. Like the taco one's been working really good. People are coming from all over. Like, you still do the taco challenge? I'm 30 tacos, psh. And then they get to like 15, 20, and they're just like,
Right.
oh wow. They're like,
How
I'm
many
done.
did I have the other night? I had
You,
like what?
you had a 20.
I had 20.
20-ish?
I had
You
20, right, I had 20.
Which is a lot.
I had
Which
20.
is very
I had 20.
respectable. I mean, people ask me, I have like 10, 12, and
I
I'm
had
like,
20.
oh, I'm good. Yeah.
I
But I eat tacos daily, so it's
because like I used to do a lot of like food challenges myself at
Yeah,
home.
okay.
I'll go like the one challenge I did was 100 dumplings. So if you YouTube like
100 dumplings?
100 dumplings. So if you YouTube like 100 dumplings,
Okay. You're gonna pop up.
I'll
on
pop
there?
up, right?
Oh shit.
A lot of people see that. Like I go to a lot of these startup networking parties.
Okay.
People know me as a dumpling guy now.
100
It's like,
dumpling
Yeah, it's
guy,
like,
okay.
"Hey, you ate 100 dumplings. You challenged 100 dumplings. Like,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
So I had 100 dumplings before. I had 80 nuggets. I challenged 80 nuggets.
How long did it take to do 100? It would take me 2 days.
The 100 dumpling was
that's
okay.
crazy.
The first 20 dumplings I did in like less than a minute. Well, that
Less than a minute.
Yeah, the first 20.
20
So
is around toast,
I did in
Okay.
5 batches of 20. So the first 20 was easy. It was a breeze.
Okay.
So I slowed down starting from like about 77-ish,
Okay.
and the last 20, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my. Yeah. Well, yeah.
The last 20 was I took like 40 minutes to finish the last 20 dumplings. Yeah, I couldn't swallow it. Like I'm chewing, I couldn't swallow it. That was really hard. Yeah, and then
What's the hardest challenge you've done? The dumplings, you think, or?
No,
the
that was actually okay.
Yeah, okay. Because it's kind of minced meat and everything kind of
Right.
goes down.
That was
a little
okay.
bit
That
better.
was okay. The I think the hot sauce ramen was the hardest for me.
Oh shoot! Okay.
You
you like spicy? Or
yeah,
what?
I do like spicy.
So I'll get you on for the.
I love
what we
it.
actually do at the restaurant. We have chicken wings, obviously,
Right.
but we also have like these cauliflower wings.
Oh, I had that
Basically,
before.
So we can do that, and we can toss those in
Right,
the
I had
hot,
them
and
before.
we can do cauliflower stuff.
We
yeah.
like I had the reason I challenged the ramen thing was it was a couple I think last year and then people were saying this ramen is so spicy. And
Okay, yeah,
you can
yeah.
actually get it in the supermarket. It's in a red packet. It's a red packet. It's from Korea.
I think my wife gets that, and then sometimes when we don't eat, sometimes you get so busy, you're not hungry, and then you get home, you shower, put the daughter to sleep, and then you're like, you sit down and you're just like, I didn't eat all day, and then my wife has those packs for that. Yeah,
But
I don't know if it's that one, but there's a really spicy one that I like.
That one is like
That's like it's not enjoyable. Spicy.
It's not enjoyable. It's not.
Okay,
It's
so it
not.
must not be that.
So
then.
they first came up with the ramen, which is a black packet, right? And then it was a black packet, and afterwards, and then they came up with a second edition, which is 2 times the spiciness of the black packet.
We might get the black one.
So the black one was already no, a lot of people couldn't take it already.
Okay.
And the red one's just ridiculous. It was not enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I challenged
over the
that.
top. Okay, wow.
I challenged the.
That was rough.
I challenged 10 packets of ramen.
Jeez,
right?
man.
I went down with 7.
That's.
I gave up on 7.
How was the next day after that, man? That would have been.
It was
rough.
okay. It was okay. It was
yeah?
actually okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
yeah. It
You
was
eat
okay.
spicy usually.
I eat spicy, right?
Okay.
I know there's a challenge there downtown. Also, spicy noodle place in
Nice.
around Chiang area.
Easy.
If you challenge that, I think it's like 350 NT for a bowl.
Okay.
If you challenge it, if you succeed, they'll give you 500 NT.
Okay.
So you actually make 150.
You make money,
right? You
yeah.
make money. But people go in there not to make money.
Yeah, they're going in there to.
But you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of what we're going to work on.
So you have to sign a waiver before you actually.
Before you get sick and
Right.
puke all over the
And,
place. And
recently, I just saw on my one of my feeds the noodle place which ambulances
Oh my
visits the
God.
most times. It's that place,
really?
right? Because people cannot walk. They roll on the floor. They have like those
crazy,
stomach burns
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, because it's so hot.
Yeah. I mean, that's not
So hot.
enjoyable hot, right?
Yeah, it's not.
That's not made to be enjoyed. It's made
not-
to be
well,
like
right.
to make you famous because you got the hottest
Right.
stuff.
So they have
right?
like a board.
I do like
They have
that
a board
idea,
and saying
yeah.
like who actually completed the
Okay.
the contest, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
like the one YouTuber was like, these guys are, I don't know, these guys, man, I respect these guys.
Yeah, wow.
Because they're so hot.
Okay,
right?
okay.
I also had like there's a lot of these hot sauce places in the States where they sell
Yeah.
hot sauce, right?
Yeah.
And then usually have this ridiculously hot sauce. And if you
Yeah,
want to
sure,
try
sure,
it, they
yeah.
give you a little drop, but you have to sign a waiver. You can try it.
Okay.
Right, and then I tried the one. I was not kidding. I had like a tiny drop, and I can eat hot. I'm like one of these guys that can drink the hot pot, the spicy hot pot,
Yeah,
the mala ones.
yeah,
right? I can
okay,
drink.
I can drink that, yeah.
I can drink that, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay for me, right? But oh man, that
was rough.
That one was rough.
Okay.
I had one drop.
Okay.
And it numbed my whole body.
Oof, that's rough.
I was tearing. I was sweating. I just didn't feel myself. My lips were like sausage lips. I couldn't.
That's rough.
That was pretty rough.
Like I also was raised on spicy, obviously being Mexican, and but when we go back to Mexico, like I eat pretty spicy, but when you go back to Mexico, like my level of pretty spicy, it's like almost like a children's level.
Because
in
you're
Canada.
making Canadian.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's crazy, you know, because you go there and it's like you can get like these bags of chips that are just like whoa, they're ridiculous. But you have kids like my daughter's age that are just like they're just like
yeah, you have
and
to
I'm
be,
just like whoa, you ate that? That's too hot, man. And they're just like
yeah, it's like
my daughter with the onions, you know.
People in China, in Sichuan, right? They take the chilies, they just eat it like a
just like eat it like a snack.
Eat it like a
right?
snack.
That's
right?
wow. That's impressive.
But
man,
people
for
in
sure.
Sichuan, they also like that. Like they're just eating chilies, like watching a movie. I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Just
My
bite a
family,
chili.
my dad would always, whatever meal he'd have like a jalapeno or something on the side. He'd be like, eat one this. So yeah, so we I was raised on spicy stuff for sure, but there's levels to the game.
Right.
There's levels,
There
man.
are.
So I probably wouldn't challenge the noodles. I don't think I'd do it.
Have
you tried it?
I have not tried it,
Okay,
but I would like to try it. Not to challenge, but just to feel the burn. To see like
You like it?
how how.
Okay, so you're braver
how
than
exactly
I am.
is how spicy
how hot
is
can
it?
it be?
Right. Because you want to know. You want to know.
Of course, I
You wanna
do.
know.
I do. You know, there's in the States, there's this thing called the one chip challenge, and there's like this one tortilla chip. It's one, and it's packaged like one. It's packed in like a red coffin.
Yes, I've seen that.
And then I mean, I always think, come on, it's one chip.
You had that?
I haven't. No, but I want to try. That I want to try. But people are like, they freak out. They go crazy, like hallucinate because this one chip is so hot. So I'm thinking about maybe I'm going to get some.
That's
of
like
those,
already above the Scoville scale.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy, right?
Right.
But,
Because I know about that. I heard about that.
yeah.
That one tortilla.
just one chip challenge, man.
Yes.
Probably
yes, I
if
heard
you
about
Google like the one chip challenge.
Right.
But that's brilliant marketing, man. Because
It is.
people are just like one chip, and then they're just like, oh, they start sweating and freaking out. They're like ice in their mouth, and I saw this one recently. It was pretty funny.
It's actually
entertaining.
It's
It's
actually
funny,
pretty.
yeah.
I think it's like a health hazard if you really like
Oh, it has to be. You got to be burning something in your intestines.
It's not. It's not.
It's not good.
Right.
It's not good for you, man. For sure.
It's think about these security guards or the cops that have the pepper spray, and then that's already so hard to get to your eyes, to your nose and stuff. And
what's the level of the pepper spray? Is it lower than the Carolina Reaper?
I think it's
really
lower.
It's got to be lower than.
I remember.
I'm curious.
It's actually lower.
Yeah, because I never would have thought about that, but I saw this one Simpsons episode where Homer's eating some spicy. He takes like a pepper spray, and he's like, shh, and then he's just like, oh, that's great. And I thought, Homer, I never even thought about that. That's crazy. Yeah, these guys are.
That is a bit different thing, man. I think that's got more chemicals in that.
Oh, for sure.
Can't eat that stuff.
Yeah, it's just like wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Homer. That's funny though. Yeah. That's crazy, man. I haven't seen Simpsons in like 10 years probably, but I still remember some of the old ones. Yeah. Right on, brother. So, SCREEA, 5 years from now, what are you thinking?
Well, we have plans until 2020.
Okay.
Actually, 2022, we actually extended the plans, is to have SCREEA in, of course, different parts of the world, and of course, more people using it.
Yeah.
We have our growth plans. We have all marketing strategies and stuff.
Okay.
By 2020, we are expecting to get into the Middle East, Europe, Southeast Asia, as well, Japan.
So eventually, you can use your SCREEA everywhere in the world.
Everywhere in the world. So
no need to use anything else.
Well, that's pretty much like the idea that we have one super app, and it helps you, for your travel needs, for your payment needs.
You can get your flight, your hotel, your restaurants, your bar. Your
massage,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, online shopping, buy your clothes, everything.
I love it.
All your spending needs, we'll give you cash back for that anywhere in the world. So it's like a cash back with Ebates, Yelp, everything all combined, right? Like I said just now, we were talking about Facebook and Google. Unfortunately, you cannot use that in China. So
I was going to say that's
So if you do fly to China, visit China, Shanghai, or whatever, what are you going to use to look for food? Of course, there are other apps.
They're local ones, but nobody knows them outside of China.
Right.
Really.
So you're not going to use those local ones when you leave China. So why would you download that, man? I mean,
that's really interesting that you were able to get into China. So
what we have now is an app that you can use it everywhere. You can use it in China. You can use it outside China. You can use it in the States. You can use it online, offline.
I would imagine if you can get into China like that, you can get anywhere.
Yeah. So we actually hit in China this year. So we'll be in China.
Nice.
Before 2020, we're gonna hit Japan. Because of the Olympics. 2020 and 2022 Qatar. Before that.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah. It's the cup, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
It's
the
the
World
cup.
Cup, the real
Exactly.
World Cup, man.
So
Mexico, we're going to take that one. We're taking it. Mexico, South Africa in the final. Calling it right now, man.
I ain't calling South Africa in the final. I don't even think they'll make it.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's like 2020 Qatar is definitely an aim for us, a target for us.
Nice.
So if you do fly there to watch the cup, your hotel, your flight, everything, we have the cover to give you cash back. Use the cash back and spend it at the restaurant in Qatar.
I love it.
And get more points when you're in Qatar and bring it back home and cash out.
That's great, man.
Yeah, and same thing with Japan, 2020 Olympics as well.
Yeah.
So that's the idea that you have, because right now in the tech scene, every app is pretty much like going in the direction of a super app. So a super app means you have the one app that is not just for one particular purpose.
Sure, it makes sense.
You look at
people want convenience now, right?
Yes, it's all
people get lazier. They want one app that's just I got this one.
Right. So people don't want to download apps anymore. When the smartphones came out, people just wanted to download more apps. Because
I got free apps.
Yes,
I can download all this for free.
Right. But now pretty much all the apps are free. It's now it's whether what apps do you want to do you want to cram it inside your phone? And so that's why the apps that's really doing really well are the super apps. WeChat is one of them. Facebook, of course. Google is one of them, of course.
Sure.
That's the direction we're trying to go.
Beautiful.
If you're in Taiwan, if you use Line is going in that direction too.
Line is huge. Line is big.
Right. Line is going in that direction too. However, the problem with Line is that they only have 3 big markets.
Service is really bad too. Whenever we try to get any kind of like line ads, or like I fooled around with some of that stuff, and it's like it's hard to get answers.
It's kind of hard, right?
It's hard to get answers. No, you know. No
like
hate or anything. I use Line.
Line
it's hard
has
to get,
presence in Japan, Taiwan, and Thailand.
Okay.
Right. Everywhere else, no.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
For Southeast Asia, the bigger players is actually Facebook and Grab. And pretty much Gojek as well.
Okay.
Grab is the Southeast Asian Uber.
Oh, okay.
In China, you have Didi. For these kind of like car calling hailing apps, it's Uber. Of course, there's a Lyft in the States. Lyft, Uber. Now you have, of course, in China you have Didi, and Southeast Asia you have Grab. Yeah. And the funny thing is, they all have they all have a shareholder. They're actually partners. Shares. They're cross shares, right?
Well,
they're
cool.
all owned by SoftBank. So Didi has some shares in Uber. Uber has some shares in Grab. Grab has some shares in Didi, and vice versa.
Okay, so it's all kind of interconnected.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Right.
So last thing, I think, how can people who don't have SCREEA, how can they get it on their phone?
Go to your iPhone,
iPhone,
App Store, or Android Google Play Store, and then just type SCREEA, SCREEA, SCREEA.
So scan, refer,
and earn. Right.
Love
and then all you do is just download it and then sign up, and then there we go. No fees required. Find your favorite spots, and then
I love it.
And
Eddy's Canteen is on there, just so y'all know.
Enter your referral code referred by Eddy's Asia.
So when you go, when you join it, put your referral code Eddy's Asia. Right. We're gonna put a link to SCREEA in the description.
All you have to do is just give them the link where when they download that link, it automatically ties to Eddy's Asia. So they don't even have to type in Eddy's Asia; it's automatic.
Oh man,
right?
Beauty.
So we even have the the share button where you can share different different restaurants. Like all I have to do is just if I'm gonna meet you at Eddy's Cantina, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
All I have to do is just share Eddy's Cantina, and then I know where it is.
Okay. Nice.
Share it to the Facebook or share it to the personal messenger.
Great.
And then that'll pop up, and just follow that direction.
Love it.
Right. So we have that as well, the sharing mechanism. Ratings as well. I can rate when I. So that's actually one thing that we thought about really carefully, because if you use Yelp, you use TripAdvisor, and all these other kind of rating and commenting apps, you can fake it. I don't have to be there. Okay. I don't have to be there.
That's true.
And I can rate it. I can comment.
I've got 1 stars from neighbors that don't like us. Yeah.
Right. So
that's never been in our shop.
Right. So that's fake. That's not. But if it's been to your shop and they pay for the services, they have all the right to rate it.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah,
but if you've never been there, then like you're just
that's
like
rating
it. Right.
Yeah.
So what we do is, you can only rate and comment once you got your SCREEA points. Because
that's great.
Because the reason why you got SCREEA points is because you paid.
You spent money there. Yeah.
So that's
you have a right. Yeah.
And then after then you can actually rate and comment.
That's great.
On the page, and people can see these are true comments and true ratings.
I love it, man.
Nothing.
So how many stores you got now in Taipei? Ballparkish,
like over 1,000.
Beautiful.
Taipei,
beautiful.
Taipei and
all right, Taipei. I remember
we
the
have
beginning.
over 1,000. Yeah, over 1,000.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have a couple hundred elsewhere as well, like in Philippines, China. China this year we are expecting like 20-something thousand.
Beautiful.
Yeah, China is crazy. Yeah.
China is China.
It is. The way you have to market, if you're getting to the Chinese market, you have to understand how it works over there.
Okay.
Everything like how you market, how you use their tech, because it's a closed system, the great firewall of China.
So
you don't have all these other social media tools that you're used to. So you have to use other means to market. We. Luckily enough, I've been in China for a while. I know how to market. I know how to.
What's the big one? WeChat. WeChat
is the big one. Right. WeChat is the big one. Right now, the upcoming is TikTok.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah,
But however, I think that's a phase as well, because WeChat is a tool that you have to use daily, and TikTok is an entertainment app. So it's a bit different. Yeah. But still, WeChat is still number one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right on, guys. So if you do not have your SCREEA on your phone, get on it. We're going to leave a link in the bottom of the video. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you.
This guy is so busy. I've been trying to get him out here for so long, and I'm super happy that he was able to come out today. So I love it, man. I appreciate it. And we're very happy to be one of the big supporters of SCREEA in the beginning and now. And like I said, we use SCREEA every time we go anywhere. And honestly, we don't get out of Taiwan that much, but it's great to know that when we do, we just can use our SCREEA app.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get some cash
Get some
back.
points, right? Why not?
Why not? You spend the same money
Yeah.
anyway.
And it's a free
It's
app.
free. It's free.
to download,
Absolutely
yeah?
free. Absolutely free.
So win.
We don't charge you nothing. We don't charge you. All we want is you to go to one of our partner merchants and spend money there and get some cash back. That's
Win, right?
Yeah. Win. Everybody
Right on, brother.
wins.
Thanks
Right.
so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Beauty.